God first, what's up? I'm going to be chatting about what it's like being a fashion and style YouTuber. So men's fashion, men's style, menswear, clothing and apparel specifically. It's not specifically about the fashion trends. That's not what this channel is about. So if you are new, just know that it is more so personal style. So I will answer about what it is like being a fashion and style YouTuber. So I will chat about that. But I did want to answer questions about what it is like being a fashion and style YouTuber. I figured, of course, it does make sense having that as one of the questions, just a specific question dedicated to that. If you are new here, by the way, and you do end up enjoying this video, remember to like this video and share with a friend, or just share it with a friend. Let's go. By the way, these are just questions that I wrote down out on a whim. So if you want to do this video, make it a YouTube tag and be like, Drew created this. So that way people could see the original video and then see all the questions. I'll have the questions in the description box. You're welcome. Is it easy to edit? How easy is it to edit my videos? So is it easy to edit? Yes, I would definitely say that it is easy to edit. I think especially doing this 40 soft YouTube challenge, it's got me into posting daily, of course, but also it helps to overthink less and just post that video and hurry up and post it and get it out there. I have a video over the course of this 40 soft challenge that has over 100 views, so I am quite happy about that. And then also another thing, so in case you are wondering, I guess a little bonus is what it is like doing this 40 soft, by the way. It's great. It's great doing this challenge, helping me just post the videos like I already said. But specifically as a fashion/style YouTuber, it's nice having long form videos up that are clothing related pretty much every single day, because I don't think that very much of the videos or any of the videos or anything like that have been non-clothing related. So it's just really nice to just keep on posting super duper frequently and keeping it in the same niche, because I could have just been like, you know what, I'm going to change up the content because I am posting 40 days in a row. Plus there's the intro to the 40 soft. And if you are new to the 40 soft, then definitely do this challenge. I recommend doing this challenge, whether you do videos chatting about clothing or videos chatting about sneakers, you name it. Definitely go for this challenge. All you got to do is post a video every single day that is 3 minutes and 1 second. That's the minimum that I'm aiming for. But of course, preferably 5 minutes. It does feel more like a FaceTime call that way, and it would definitely benefit you more. It definitely benefits me more doing longer videos that are at least 5 minutes long. How easy is it to edit my videos? It's very easy. I do use iMovie to edit. So if you're wondering, what do you use to edit? I use iMovie. I use that on an iPad, and it's really cool because it shows the little line bars, the audio waveforms where it's just really quiet and there's a pause, so I can edit off of that. So that's what it is like editing my videos on the iPad specifically. So that's super nice. What is it actually like being a fashion and style YouTuber? I already covered that, but I will say that it's nice choosing this specific niche. It's nice getting to chat about clothing all the time on the YouTube channel, even in sit down videos. So if you're wondering what's it like doing sit down videos, because I think with sit down videos, it is nice because it's just me talking about clothing and it's like a FaceTime call. So as far as what it's actually like being a fashion style YouTuber, I think it's pretty sweet because every now and again I can talk about a fashion trend, but I cater towards my personal style. So it's not just fashion, it's not just personal style. So it's nice having a hybrid of the two if I do end up having a video where it covers both together. What other fashion and style channels do you think would have been cool to do? So basically niches and categories, etc., such as trending shoes or vintage style or workwear style. So I do think it would have been, of course, neat to chat about trending shoes, but I don't really keep up with the fashion trends. And then that's why I don't really have a fashion only channel that's only about the fashion trends. But I do think that would be cool to keep up and then wear the trending shoes that I do like and then chat about it in the videos. Vintage wise, because that was another one I mentioned, I think vintage is neat. I think workwear clothing is neat. Just imagine a workwear channel from me. That would be interesting. But other categories of content that I think, or niches that I think would be interesting for clothing content for me to do, I think sharing it from an autistic perspective, that's something I want to do more of. So that would be interesting if I went that route some more with this channel. But other niches, I think if this was a jackets only channel, like where I'm just talking about jackets, leather jackets, denim jackets, that would be really interesting because that is a favorite piece of mine. Jean jackets, I could see, you know, a lot of people consider that a very timeless piece, as well as leather jackets. That's another timeless piece, by the way. So that would make sense. I think timeless wardrobe essentials would make a ton of sense because then I could do videos like wardrobe essentials for the fall, wardrobe essentials for the spring, wardrobe essentials for the summer, and then a winter one. So I think that would be really fascinating to do that. And then I could chat about different wardrobe essentials, do dedicated videos on that. That's kind of what I think would be really cool. I think sneakers in general, so not so much focusing on trending shoes, but sneakers in general, that would be really neat. And plus, those are easy to film. Shoe videos are. Specifically, could you see yourself doing mainly fashion trends videos instead of personal style? Honestly, no. Because fashion trends, I don't keep up with the trends. I said that already. I think I can leave it at that, actually. But personal style, it's interesting because personal style is personal to you. And that's what's really great about personal style is it's unique. It can be from a unique perspective because it is. Would you ever want to cover just jackets / coats? Honestly, there have been times where it's kind of almost like I'm talking about just jackets, not even coats, but just jackets. And that would not be super surprising. I think it would make a lot of sense because that's a piece that I do love covering in my videos and having a full in-depth video on a specific jacket. So I think that makes sense. This one, whether you're new to the channel, not new to the channel, listen to this one. So, do you review clothes? I technically don't review clothes. I don't necessarily consider them actual reviews currently. I guess, but I guess not. So, it's kind of tricky because I talk about clothes, but to me, I feel like it's not exactly like a review because what if I'm talking about the same clothing piece 5 different times, but there's a different topic about the clothing piece? Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because I feel like a review typically is where you talk about the clothing piece one time, one and done, no more videos on that. And that's why another thing too, I guess, so if you want to hear me chat about the whole thing about, do I feel like I have to keep buying more clothes to film content? Honestly, I'm like, I don't really want to buy new clothes just to make videos. That is my honest take on it because I'm like, you don't have to. And I want you to know, dude, that you do not need to keep buying new clothes all the time to make new videos. You can talk about the same jean jacket a bunch of different times and have loads of content on it. Talk about it in different ways, have different topics to it. So that's my thoughts on that. Favorite thing about being a fashion and style YouTuber, honestly, so generally my favorite thing about being a YouTuber in general is actually, how do I say it? Being a YouTuber in general, I love posting, having the video out there is absolutely fantastic. I like that more than filming it. I like that more than editing it. And I like that more than posting it. Just joking, because when you post the video, you posted it. I think that filming and editing is nice, but that does go to the next questions. But favorite thing about having YouTube videos on fashion and style though, of course I said having it out there, but specifically about these types of videos, it's nice just to have the videos up of where I'm talking about clothes, and it's like a portfolio basically. It's like a folder of my content, and that's kind of like with Instagram. It is basically a portfolio, and I absolutely love that. I love that my friends can see my Instagram posts. I love that my friends can see my YouTube videos. You get the idea, you know? So I think that's pretty sweet. So I think that's another thing that I like about having fashion and style videos, is that my friends can see my videos. And specifically for style, it's the fact that I can talk about my personal style. It's not just focused on trends, but I think when I do talk about fashion trends, it's pretty nice to talk about how I like that fashion trend, because I do like some fashion trends and I have some favorites. And by the way, some favorites, I really like the ripped jeans trend. I really like the distressed jeans trend, and I really like the leather jacket trend. So I like stuff like that. Filming or editing, out of the two, I would say, here's the thing. So I think it's nice getting to film the video, but I think with editing, that what I like is the simple fact that I'm getting closer to having the video up. And that's nice, because after filming is you have to edit the video, and then after you edit the video, you have to post it. But it's not so much, oh, I have to post it. It's, oh, I get to post it. Right now, it's, oh, I have to post it because I'm posting every single day. But I don't see that as a bad thing, because I like what I'm doing. I love getting to film videos where I'm just chatting about what I love to chat about. How do you like filming? I think it's nice. I don't really have a ton to say on that one, but I think filming is pretty cool, and it's cool to film one video and then film another video and then another video if I do end up doing that. So I think that's pretty cool about filming, is having a filming batch session. You know what I mean? What is filming clothing videos like? I mean, I kind of just answered this, but filming clothing videos specifically, I will say that when it comes to filming clothing videos, it can be pretty challenging in some cases. I know that sneaker videos, I think they're pretty easy to film. I think that jackets videos can be kind of easy to film, not as easy as shoe/sneaker videos. Because with shoe/sneaker videos, I could just include the sneaker or boot on the screen as a picture, and then that gets the viewer's attention. Whereas videos on jeans, those are hard to film. So I think it definitely does depend on the video. I find that jacket videos can be nice to film. I think it depends on the jacket, because if the viewer doesn't see, if you don't see the whole entire jacket, then it's like, maybe I should do a video on a different jacket. So it definitely can depend on the specific jacket. It definitely does. What do you find easiest to film as a fashion/style YouTuber? I did mention sneaker videos, but generally sit-down videos like this. Of course, that's kind of an obvious answer. Videos where I'm just chatting and it feels like a FaceTime call, where I don't have to include a bunch of photos on the screen. And that's also my style anyways too, because I like sit-down videos where it does feel like a FaceTime call, and I talk about a bunch of different stuff. I think that's cool when videos that are vlog channel videos, they are Q&As and they give advice on something, they answer questions and whatnot. I think that's pretty sweet when YouTubers do that on their channel. And I think it's cool when it is sit-down videos from them, but it's also cool when there are different scenes. Different scenes helps with getting the viewer's attention, but nowadays, you know, a lot of people are into videos where it's just in one spot, filmed in one spot. It's not all over the place, bouncing around, but I could see people like that. So both work, you know. What would a sneaker channel be like? So a sneaker channel. So, you know, those are videos that I feel like they are easy to film. So that would be really interesting, but I am more of a jackets person. What would a jacket channel be like? I think it's also interesting. These two questions go together, by the way. About the sneaker channel that I want to mention is that there are loads of sneaker channels. With a jackets channel, it's interesting because it's different. It's not like, oh wow, there's a million different jackets channels. That's not a bad thing if there are a million different jacket channels, a million different shoe channels, sneaker channels, you name it. I think that's amazing when there's a mix of different ones, and then it's a different target audience, covering different shoes, covering maybe just Jordan's shoes, or just Nike shoes. So I think that's fine. Now, as far as a jackets channel does go, I think just jean jackets / denim jackets. Okay, it makes sense to talk about that. They're timeless and people wear jeans a lot too on top of that. So a jeans channel could make sense too. Also, a leather jacket channel makes sense. I think mixing those two together for one channel where it's just jean jackets and leather jackets would make a ton of sense because a lot of people wear them. They're timeless. A lot of people are familiar with those types of jackets. So I think it would make a lot of sense. I really like vegan leather jackets, and I think those are stylish. And that would be a really interesting niche. The Abercrombie vegan leather jackets are pretty cool. So highly recommend those. Go look it up. I know I keep bringing it up, so go look it up and see some cool stuff from Abercrombie. Do you like to stick to a specific clothing style, or do you prefer chatting about different clothing styles? I personally love chatting about casual clothes. That's the main one, but I do also like chatting about workwear jackets. So I think both clothing styles are neat. Out of the two, which one would I pick to chat about all the time? Only definitely casual clothing, 110%. That's what my clothing pieces are. They are casual clothes, and yeah, that's my style. That's what I've worn for a long time, so it definitely makes sense. I remember my channel was called Casual Style Drew before, so I think it makes a ton of sense to stick to that, but also at the same time, I'm cool with talking about some clothes like a workwear jacket, like a Carhartt coat. I have a Carhartt coat and I love that clothing piece. I should maybe do another video on that clothing piece. Let me know if you think that I should. Definitely do this video if you are a men's fashion and style YouTuber. If you like this video, give this video a like and share it with a friend, or just share it with a friend, or just like this video. Much love, bro.